I'm a sly, I'm a sly guy. However, though, I did see something on my phone that looked like I got a speeding. Looked like I actually had a speeding ticket. Is what it looked like. Now, how the hell can I get a speeding ticket in a hospital? Unless my wheelchair is going too fast, I have no idea. But I've never seen any of those. Oh, but having those, though, those little cameras up in the sky, they do watch you. And if you choose to, just nah, I don't go that way. I've seen it before. It can be tragic. Tragic to the point where you're gonna hurt somebody else. Just don't do it. But people who talk and talk very fast, to wondering the hell you're talking about. I know myself. I ask myself, what the hell was I thinking? I'm thinking too fast. I'm thinking too fast. Obviously, I'm gonna start talking too fast. When I start talking too fast, that means I'm not really thinking too much here. So if they're a little off kilter, a little should get me back to where I was before. So, what does that tell you? Don't talk too fast. You can get yourself big ass trouble. How I know this is because it's happened to me. And also, I could understand how you can be the same way as skiing. But then again, you'd have to be experts in order to really see those. Uh, and hmm, funny story. Oh, interesting information. Nearly broke my leg in 94 or 95. And you should have seen my leg. It looked something, well, it wasn't a pretty sight. I was going to show you something, but no, I probably would have been barred showing you. But I would have showed you. You would have laughed. I would have laughed. And in all honesty, there's some shit that's just not worth laughing after. But you do have to follow. You do have to follow the rules. You don't follow the rules, and well, then the rules suck. But do keep you. But in the process, though, when you do follow the rules, you make yourself you will make yourself a safer person. That's why if you want to talk guns, politics, and religion, you can talk about them on your own terms. I've talked about it several times, but I still not to really get much into that. Politics, I think we can get away with. We can get into a lot of other things. Sexual positions, no. Things I've seen are enough to scare a 35-year-old. No bueno, ain't doing that one. And by the time you're 45 and you see that, then you probably will wind up getting a heart attack, God forbid. So don't watch anything or hear anything that you're not supposed to see or hear. Because if you do, you'll be like, what in the living hell is that? Hey, come over here. What was that? That's my cousin. What are you talking about? Come on. Can't be that bad. Is it? Let me put my glasses on again. Holy shit, it's true. So, well, that means you can't trust what you say, and you can't really trust what people hear because if you're going to listen to something someone over 18 is not supposed to hear, well, it puts me in a bad position because, you know, the copywriters will say, guess what? We would just slap you across the hand, just smack you in the bed in the back of your head after both of those. Well, then comes the ultimate one, two, three strikes, you're out. I ain't doing that. Not me. No way. No way. Don't have a reason to. unless it was really funny. Uh, Talking about funny, when you and we all say this, when you hit your funny bone, it's not funny. You start screaming bloody murder, thinking that someone is going to start chasing after you with a with a bloody axe, and had watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is I don't know if it's truth or not. Yes, to say I'm not going to debate it, but just watch that at your own risk, please. you know, but I have said I've been always the horror savant to high school, college, and then afterwards. But the favorite part was scaring the hell out of my last two wives. Oh, that was so funny. The most funny thing is actually is that my kids are starting to do the same things themselves. Starting to do the same things to themselves. Does that make me a bad father? No. It means you learn from scary movies, especially the ones that are totally fictional, and you realize that because whatever that red stuff is on you, it's Jello with whipped cream in it. That's blood. Well, yeah, if you're doing low budget, why not? I'd do it, but I wouldn't do that. And as I'm hearing right here, never do that. It's not fun. And at the wrong part of, if you get it in your ear, good luck getting it out, especially if you forget about it and it gets stuck in your ear. Because it will not help taking the wax out of your ear. All it's going to do is cause more problems. Or of a dilemma, you're running to the hospital, you're asking, what happened to your ear? Someone told me to put, this, or told me something. So, well, bottom line is I did something stupid. I've done stupid things. Of course I have. Why not? We have our learning moments. What is, aha, my sister from a miss, my sister from another mister sent me up. Or I think she was, well, at least she was. I'm not too sure. But just don't do everything or anything unless if you're 18, especially if you want to listen to me. I mean, sometimes I can get a little too insane. If I get too insane, trust me, you'll know. I'll go balls out crazy to a point where you see me running around the house room like with a gerbil with its tail cut off. And you ask yourself, I didn't think Jervis had tails. Mice, maybe, but not gerbils. Not the hamster either that ate the other day. No, no, no. Forget it. It wasn't a hamster that you ate the other day. It was one that you owned that you accidentally let the cage open, son, and you let that little critter out. Unfortunately, that's what happened. Keep the lid closed. See, a learning moment. You can learn from me. All right. Give me Tracy, but I also can talk common sense. And the number one on that is don't get married in St. Pete. Meet the right person. You can get married for the first time and realize, oh, this is fun. We're great, set up, going to Hawaii, we're gonna have some fun there. Then we're gonna go here, we're gonna go there, we're gonna go everywhere. Uh, this visit was great fun. Wow, let's go to helicopter. Hell no. Trying to get me on a helicopter is like trying to get me to between you and me. It's not good to do when you're in the mountains and you have no place to go. Because in that case, uh, bring a cup with you and a lid. Forget to do that, then you learn the reason why bears do shit in the woods. the the never-ending story or question is finally answered. Does the bear shit in the woods? Yes, it does. So whether and that goes for the other wildlife. What about polar bears? Well, polar bears really don't give a shit, why? Because they have nothing to go to. No one's watching them except for their cubs or other polar bears, penguins, mm, walruses. When they can handle the cold, basically, we'll see that and we'll think, I think it's dinner time. Why? Because the polar bears eat fish too. Hey, look, there's an eye sticking out of that one. Let's go get it. It's dinner time. Yeah. There was a song called Fish. I'll let you finish it because I've said anything said or done, like I've said, is basically is protected with copyright is copyright from the artist from the 80s. Anything that is added or somewhat used up as like sample things. It doesn't matter. Why? Because you're gonna get in trouble unless you get their permission first. Permissions, well, they suck, but you gotta follow them. Can I go take a shit? Why not? I'm not stopping you. Oh, I just fucked up. Can you help me? No, no. That's your problem. You went to school. You got to learn what you're learning. I can be your tutor, but I don't do anything else. Why not? However, though, I did give voice lessons. At least I was attempting to give voice lessons, and I sucked at it. Trust me that I suck at it. Did I sing in choir? Yes, I did. But I was smoking too. After my first divorce, I was drinking and swearing like a sailor and getting, well, any way you look at it, I was having a little too much fun. So I met wife number two in the bar. I shouldn't say made a mistake by serenading her, but when you serenade a woman, you really gotta get her in the mood, find that right song. And when you're singing the right song, you look at her, and all of a sudden she's like, "Did I do something wrong?" So you know, everyone has their own way of expressing their love. Well, uh, yes. Let's see. That was, let's see, 97 to 6 years. We tried to, we did try to reconcile, actually, several years afterwards, which actually went longer, like another, let's see, 2009. It was another 7 years. So actually, I admitted to uh, unlucky number 13. So I decided, let's just put a little bit more into it. So as soon as we got to number 14, at least lucky 14, my kids finally told me, Dad, we love you. We love mom, but it's just the best for the both of you. Why? Because number one, and well, I'm not going to say tell my kids' names, mention my kids' names, but Rudy and Tootie didn't get pretty by any chance. But they said we could tell it was going down a shit storm in a hurricane. Basically, when the shit hits the fan. As soon as that happens, ain't fun, no bueno. So just be careful. My son's happy now. It's great for him. I'm happy for him. I always will be. My eldest daughter, she's married. Two great, loving grandkids. Yeah, no names allowed. Uh, I always thought about talking to my first ex, but I don't think she wants to. She does, she does, she doesn't, she doesn't. Ain't gonna push it. Why? Well, that's who I am. I'm not gonna push it unless, well, I don't drink. But if I did, I shouldn't because I take medications. If I did that and all that stuff mixes in, it ain't good. Trust me. Some people did that once before, and it, it's dangerous. It's extremely dangerous. Just don't do it. Remember I said before, don't drink and drive. If you need to, call an Uber, call a Lyft, run into a horse, jump on it, and ride it, heaven knows, through Central Park or wherever you need to get to. Or if you want to, and I'm not too sure if they still are around or not, try to find the Jersey Devil. Sometimes there's not kidding around, no such thing. Growing up, it was like more like a myth than anything else. If anyone actually could prove to me there was one, send it to me. All right, you have my station, and that would be really interesting to see. Which comes to my next thing, which will be starting here probably within the next month or so, is a summer promotion. Don't know the full details yet, but Tracy is involved. A good friend of mine. Hopefully, if I can pull his ass out of the house, not being bored, he'll be on board. And chances are we will be having, won't see so much contest. If people want to join, probably have a t-shirt, something, depicting. I talked to the bastard who's talking on the stream right now. And all I got was this crummy snow globe. But at least some of these guys, these people, have to get their information. I do have to get their, permission first. Always. You need that permission. Don't ask for it. You get smacked. Just like that. And never use a pickup line that sounds like shit. Why? Because then all of a sudden it's like a, not fun. Especially when you see the hand spots. One right here and one right here. And they're on your face for at least good 3 or 4 days, along with the bruise. I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm here. I'm learning. I'm doing what I can. But more than anything else, consider me as your. I could be your guardian that tells you what and what you cannot do. But I won't use the. I'll just say guardian, and that's it. Because the other word that some people think of, I they don't know are out there, and I really, believe in them, and they do protect us, especially when you're drinking and driving. I should up a little bit too much. Now, I look like a pit and Aster. Oh yeah, I could probably do look like an ass now, green and green, but why not? I'm just hoping that the Eagles win the Super Bowl because I'd love to be in Philly to see how bad hey, when they party out there, they party out there. My friends are out there still. One from here in Denver actually. I was out there saw it. He's like, I've seen everything that I thought that I saw before. Now that I've seen this, we can see why Philly is the city of brotherly love. Yeah, but not the way you think. Ain't X-rated. Don't think about that at all. Because it's not what I meant. It's called, we love you, man. We love you doing, hey, help me out here. Help me get on this post. Don't do it. You just don't do it. Because you've already seen it on the, either A, you've already seen it on the news, or you've seen it on some other sports stations, and you see what happens next. I think that's the right number. That hurt. And I'm gonna put a short thing here. And guess what? It's time. Since I did start a little later than usual, I figured, a little bit more. So, you know, what I always say, it's true. I mean, hey, all I gotta say is if you do drink and drive, Uber, Lyft, call a cab, or run into a horse and ask a cop if they can actually drive you home on their, they'll bring you home on their horse. Chances are, though, if you do that, you're going to be put in jail because you're too drunk to drive anyway, and well, the horse is going to kick the shit out of you. So, not a good idea. But from me to you all out there, like I said, I've said this before. On the Lyft, taxi, Uber, a designated driver like me, and more than anything else, do something that you really feel like doing. And if you can get a ride home from a friend, don't let them talk you into laying down in the trunk of a car. I'm sure I've told you that one before. So some of us, it's sounded funny, but don't do it, please, please don't. Let's just say I saw a few bruises that did not look good. That didn't look really sound good, and I was really sorry for it afterwards. All in the name of love, I guess. I'll get mine for the first time. But until tomorrow, mañana, 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 and mañana. Have a good night. Drive safe, or find someone who can drive. 'Cause right now, I'm out of it for the night. Oh, and before I forget, we are looking at a fantasy football special with just me. But hey, considering the big breaks on the advertising, hopefully things are hopefully improving what I'm saying here. So if not, well, not one last person, but I do have to mind my what I have to say. So that day will be G-rated. I promise. If I do anything, I'll probably bleep out what I say when I say those words. So when those words hit, you know, let's basically hit those word sounds. I wish I could find something that sound, but I don't have it. But oh, hold on. It's okay. Uh, it's something I usually do with the left side of my mouth. So a little thing here, feel a little close. A little extra tendon action there. Shoulder, trust me. Just do it. It's a little louder. She'll love it. Trust me. Anyway, so then, peace. Oh, and happiness. Get home safe. Even though it's a bit early mountain time, Central and Eastern time and Atlantic time, or wherever you're coming from, or where you're listening from, just please play it safe. Otherwise, I will talk to y'all later. Good night.